this video, I want to share with you from my experience with 150 plus businesses. I want to show you like what are the characteristics that I've seen from my experience that people who will achieve the 10K per month has, and what are the characteristics that the people who don't have high chances of achieving it will have. The first characteristic is boldness. If you are not bold enough, probabilities are you'll not achieve the 10K per month, because to achieve that amount you need to do certain things which require boldness, which require you getting out of a comfort zone, doing things which are uncomfortable, talking to people and getting rejected, and then asking them again if there is any chance they change their mind. You want to be pushy, yeah? You want to push, because without pushing, without being bold, you'll not be able to achieve this. Why is that? Simply think about it. Think about it that in a very simple way, that you want to deal on companies. You are an agency owner, you build funnels to different companies and different businesses, build funnels, VSLs and websites, and what you're doing is that you are calling local businesses. Well, probabilities are from 100 calls, maybe around 50 will not even answer you, 50 will answer, just to have simple math, and then from those 50 that will answer you, probably 45 will be, oh, I'll need some time, I'm not sure, why are you calling me? They will be negative, they will be no. So a lot of egos might be crushed there, but if you are bold enough, this will not affect you, and then you will keep looking for the yes from 100 and 200 and 300 calls. And probabilities also are, if you are a very beginner when it comes to sales, you'll not get a yes with the first maybe 1,000 if you're really bad at sales. So if you are not getting the first yes from the first 100 calls, and what do I mean with a yes is not a contract signed, what I mean with the yes is they are accepting to jump on another call with you 15 minutes, so you can show the website that you want to actually, that you have built for them, or the website that you can potentially build for them, right? So you want to have a yes from 100, 1 from 100, 1%. If you don't have that yet, that means you are not good at sales yet. Assuming that 50 of them are showing up, meaning on the call, are picking up the phone. Boldness, that's number one. Now let's assume that you have physical products, business, and you are selling on TikTok, so you have a TikTok shop and you are selling physical products. Well, that applies then with the number of videos that you are willing to upload, seeing 0 views and 100 views and 200 views and not giving up. So the boldness, it goes to also the second point, which is never give up, in the sense of consistency. The sense of what? Consistency. For sure, long term, never giving up means stay in the game. So you might like skip one day in 30 days, but as long as you keep going, that means never give up. But at the same time, what you want to keep in mind is that if you want to hit this and you are hungry for this, you better not skip any day. And you have the mindset of, I'm not skipping any day. Even if I'm uploading a shitty video, I'm going to upload a video no matter what happens every single day. That's the consistency that we're talking about. This consistency requires discipline. The discipline that we're talking about is the discipline which is defined as following. You do things that you don't like doing. Do things that you don't like doing. If you have never done things that you don't like doing, again, you don't have a big chances to stay consistent, and you don't have big chances to even be bold. Because if you're not showing up, if you're giving up, you're not bold automatically. But now, when it comes to consistency, a lot of people confuse consistency. So point 4, a lot of people confuse consistency with just like doing the same everything, doing the same again and again and expecting a new result, which is insanity. So we're not talking about insanity, we're talking about insanity. We're talking about consistency. Einstein has a quote. The quote says that doing the same thing again and again, repeating the same thing again and again and expecting a new result is insanity. If you want a new result, you want to put a new type of action. So if the plan isn't working, if you, for example, post 20 TikTok videos, 30 TikTok videos, 40 TikTok videos, that means something about your consistency isn't working. So what you want to do is you want to look at all of the videos on TikTok, or if you're doing cold calls, you want to look at the 100 calls, 200 calls, you want to record them if possible. You want to look at them. What are you doing wrong, and what's one thing that you can improve about what you're doing, in a simple way, such that you have more chances actually to increase the probabilities that you are winning. So you want to change the errors, which is troubleshooting. So you want to look at the errors, look at the mistakes, small things, huh? You don't want to over obsess on the whole package, because then you might like take 1 month and just sit down and you're not capable and you don't have the energy actually to change the whole thing. It's a process. So instead of focusing on changing everything at once, you want to just like pick one thing at a time while you are consistent and improve it every single time. So if you know that the microphone sucks, buy a microphone. If you know that the phone or like the video quality sucks, change the quality. If you know for sure that calling people in the evening isn't working, try it in the morning. That's how you improve. Pick one error and fix it. That's what I mean with improving. So you want to improve as you go. Improve 1%. Cool. Number 5 is you want to be pessimistic. One thing that I've seen again and again and again with people who has hit this number is that they are pessimistic when it comes to numbers. And what I mean with that is I don't mean that they believe that they cannot achieve it, but they are pessimistic when it comes to the numbers. So if they have an outcome goal of, for example, signing a contract, they'll set a very huge process goal to achieve it. So instead of setting a goal of posting 5 videos in the month or 10 videos in the month, they will have a goal of let's start this week by 4 videos per week with their schedules. They'll try to achieve it. The next week they'll level up a little bit. They'll stay on 4, but then have the routine. 3rd week they'll scale to 5 or 6. 4th week they'll scale to 7. 8th week they'll notice that 7 is kind of hard, so they hire someone, or they bring their brother or sister, etc. on the team to help them. You might find also people who can help you for free or for cheap. You want to invest a little bit. So money might be an asset there, but you don't need it. Like if you don't have it, just focus on doing more, right? Just stay on 7 if that's what you can achieve. And if you can achieve more, then do 8 or 9, and then post on Saturdays and Sundays. Make sure then to post 2 videos instead of 1. And what you want to do is you want to keep going. So with the pessimistic mindset comes with, first of all, when you are expecting from yourself to jump from 0 videos per week to 7 videos per week, there is a big chance that you don't achieve it. Feel fine with it, even plan it. Plan 4, and if you achieve 7, it's good. You won. That's the pessimism that I'm talking about. But again, this pessimism applies also to the outcome. A lot of people see that they want to blow up with 30 videos. It might take you 1,000 videos to blow up. It might take you 1,000 videos to blow up. So don't set a ridiculous goal of I want to crack everything in 3 videos. Be pessimistic and just like put the numbers in, and instead of setting 30 videos to break the algorithm, just like focus on the process, nail the process. And if you even want to connect the process to the outcome, then you better be pessimistic, meaning like to achieve 1,000 followers, I better maybe upload 100 videos up to 500 videos. So take the average in the market and multiply it by 2 or 3. So just like be pessimistic when it comes to the number, and make sure that you improve with every single video if possible, or with every week if possible. And how do you improve? You change 1 error at a time. You fix 1 error at a time. Make sure to do things that are uncomfortable, that are out of the comfort zone. Make sure that you never give up, meaning stay consistent, but not consistent in the sense of doing the same thing and expecting new result, but consistent in the growth. So be progressive, progressive, consistent. And when it comes to boldness, you want to be bold. If you fear, for example, getting on the camera, do it. That's it. By doing it the first time, you'll do it with the heart pumping. Second time, it will pump a little bit less. Third time, it will pump a little bit lower than that. One thing that you can do is to put the consequences and compare it to the fear that you have. So right now you are fearing rejection, you are fearing failure, but you are not fearing what might happen if you just stay where you are. Imagine your life 5 years from now and you are stuck because of fear. Where would you be? How would it feel? How would your life be? Now on the other hand, imagine that you go all in, bold, you never give up. You do things that you don't feel like. You improve with every single step, you improve with every single action. And when you have a goal, you make sure to put 10x more work than expected for the goal to happen, which is a big volume. Doing those will guarantee even to 10K for you. The problem is not that this number is magical. The problem is that you want to grow to become this person that can do this money. Because to do this money, you want to become this person. You want to have not zero fear, but I didn't see yet someone who is fearing to go on camera, or fear like cold calling, or fear email. I'm not sure what are the probabilities of someone like that actually achieving that 10K. Maybe you can achieve it with one of those, but probabilities are you want to face your fears, you want to crush your fears, you want to take action despite your fears, you want to go out of the comfort zone, and that's how you get to the 10K with any business model. If you like this video and you have any questions or any critique, any criticism, any love, any support, make sure to keep it on the comment. I will read every single comment. If it's negative or positive, I'm not reply to you, and see you in the next one.